And I'm gonna press OK. Perfect.
Alright. Hey everyone, it's Jenna, the Screen Queen here at Damnation Vault, and I am here with Jim from the band League of Distortion, all the way in Germany. How are you doing today?
Hey, nice to meet you. Yeah, all good, all fine.
Awesome. So you're about to release your self-titled debut album on November 25th. Uh, First of all, like the first three tracks are your first three singles. So let's go through those. Um, Wolf or Lamb, that one you shot a really cool video for. So where was that filmed? Where were some of those scenes filmed?
It was actually all in one place in Germany, so all somewhere across this castle region stuff. So it was like 100 meters in a circle of 100 meters. The whole video was shot, um, and which was what was so special about that was that it's actually real wolves in the video. So we had guys standing in every corner of that area to inform people to not go any further, especially people with dogs, because when people with dogs would have been on that area, the wolves would have gone crazy. So that was really like a little bit scary, and that's where Anna, our lead singer, totally rocked everything she got, because she was in between the wolves and playing with them, and was so crazy to see, because I definitely would have been too scared to do so.
Definitely made for some cool visuals though.
Yeah, I love it. I love the whole concept. It's like kind of a fairy tale thing. So you're open to like such a huge amount of visuals and everything you can do. And yeah, I'm really proud of that one.
Yeah,
And
that's
I think it also introduces the band really well, because it's got clear messages, and it's like, yeah, kind of like getting you into a different feeling and a different so not in the here and now, so but kind of in a just like on a totally different wavelength. And that's what we try to do, to bring the people to escape with us into the world of League of Distortion, so to speak, which is for sure not fairy tales, but in this case we started with a fairy tale thing.
yeah. Yeah, and the like there are a bunch of really empowering songs on there. Like the next track, the second track, My Revenge, like that one, which you also shot a video for. What like I'm assuming Anna wrote all the lyrics, or
Yes.
okay, like so how can I word this? How do you feel like you connect to My Revenge? Because it does have some really like powerful, strong messages in there.
Yeah, absolutely. um you know in the band we're all kind on the same track when it comes to what we think and what we wanted to say. There's no differences in between political or social themes. Like, it's a lot of about women empowerment and stuff like that. And Anna always comes to us and asks us if it's okay to sing about this and this theme, because she thinks about that in this way. And we're like, yeah, fuck, we're on the same opinion. Let's do it. So we're not afraid of singing and talking about themes other bands don't do, or doesn't want to. And that's what I totally love about that, about League of Distortion. That it's really kind of like having a mirror to the social world, and show them what's wrong and really say how it is. And it's what I love.
Okay.
And my revenge kind of sums it up really perfectly, not just lyric wise, but also in a musical way. I totally love. Like, I think it's one of our, you love all your babies for sure, but it's one of the most favorite songs of the band, definitely. Because when it's on the set list or when it in the rehearsal room, it's like, okay, My Revenge, everybody, let's fucking rock that. Yeah.
Yeah, and the video is pretty cool too. I mean, it's kind of simplistic in a way, but it has that like dark undertone, like that. mm, I don't even know how to describe it.
Yeah, me neither. Like it's got something mysterious in
Yeah,
it.
yeah. Like, how did you feel when you were filming that video and recording your parts and everything? Like, what was
It's
the vibe that you felt on set, I guess, is a better way to word that.
yeah. um oh, it's totally different from the video because we're so good friends. We always have a laugh and stuff, and it's when it then comes to doing the video, like, oh, okay, no happy faces now. Because if it would be the real uh vibe on set, we were just like being funny and happy all the time. It doesn't fit the music, right? So it was kind of crazy, but when the track starts, you're totally into your thing and into that world. So it was clear that besides having fun, um it's serious talking, kind of. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So you get the idea, okay, it's now serious talking, but you're still happy in your inner thoughts. Kind of that's a strange mixture, but it works perfectly for me since years like that.
I get it. I get it. And then you have the third track, which is It Hurts So Good, and it features Christoph. I am not entirely sure how to pronounce his last name. Um, from
Let's say Vichorek. I would say Vichorek, but I'm not sure as well. So
from the band, and I hope I'm pronouncing this all right too. Anna's okay?
sounds good.
Okay, great. What was the initial thought behind getting Christoph to do the vocals? I mean, his vocals and Anna's, they mesh so well together, and it like along
Absolutely.
with the music too.
Yeah. Christoph was also a producer on that record. So we
Okay.
have been working with him before, and also having in some choirs and stuff, and we always like the idea of having him on the record. But it wasn't clear until all the songs were finished when we thought about what about a featuring again, and everybody was like, yeah, sure, with Christoph, but which song? So and then we choose It Hurts So Good because it's yeah, it's kind of a sexual thing. So and then I like the idea of having Christoph in it because also the song fits his voice really well, and so everything felt like in a nutshell. For the video, we have a male and a female, and they can, how do you say, you know, just like having two different angles of that whole thing. And the song's about dirty little secrets, not secrets. I learned that. And yeah, it's just I love it, but I love everything. I'm so in love with everything we do. Yeah, it's
That's
crazy.
that's good. You gotta be that to be a part of the band. Otherwise, it's like the fans pick up on that, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, how can you fall for something where the artist isn't 100% behind it? Kind of, it's a tough thing. It probably happens a lot, but it's just like from my perfect world, I can do anything. I'm not 100% behind it. So
Right.
yeah,
What
and,
was
and that's how it all came together in the beginning, right? As Anna's longtime friend and Tino, our drummer as well. I've played with him several shows with cover bands in our region, and we've always been good friends. The only one I didn't know before was our bass player, Felix, aka X. Um, I didn't know him, but he was a close friend to Anna. And Anna called me and just asked, "Hey, let's do a really brutal band, really like metal. I'm the singer, Tino is on the drums, and it's just about having fun." And I was like, "Okay, let's do it." And that's how I got into League of Distortion.
Awesome. Yeah, it's such a heavy, powerful band. Like the messages in the lyrics are amazing. Like what when you all were like in the studio or practice space creating these songs, like what were some of the things that were running through your mind as you were hearing these lyrics being like put out, like just sung and screamed out, I guess you could say.
Yeah, yeah, it was kind of a break free thing because it all came down to the pandemic. You know, the whole band and all the songs and everything was written during lockdowns and shit, and where yeah, where things got really heavy in every way. And having such a powerful music and themes put out, and you know, when I first heard a full, not mixed but recorded chorus, it was like, yeah, that's a thing, you know, that's a message, that's an energy which I totally can relate to. And yeah, it felt just like breaking free and getting out of that shitty situation, or make the most out of it, let me put it like that. So it was also for mental health really in an enjoyment for, yeah, for mental health to that project and write these songs and hang out with great people.
Yeah. Was there a song when you were like creating the riffs and stuff that you just kind of got lost in mentally, just or were they all like
Partly. You know, it's so difficult because it wasn't like the standard we're all together in a room writing the song, because it was COVID, you know, it was home office time.
that?
Like I met once with Anna for like one of the first times for writing the songs, and we didn't wrote anything because it was just so crazy to meet in person again, that we just hang out, drank beer, and had talkings until the next morning. And like, yeah, let's not write music because it's just fine the way it is right now. So it's really tough, tough times. And also every song, so to speak, had a different approach and a different kind of thing. But for me, where I get lost the most is definitely Sin, you know, song which is about how do you say the English word I'm searching for, hold on, abuse in the Catholic Christian church, you know. It's the first interview in English today. That's why my English is a bit rusty, full of German words. And which is for me personally a real tragic thing in society. You know, it's like everybody knows about it, but it's still there, kind of, you know, and like
Right.
nothing changes, and that's really horrific. And Anna, before she wrote the lyrics, so we had the idea in mind, but before she wrote the lyrics, she really met a victim. So there's really a personal, oh, get goosebumps talking about that. It's a really personal thing, and even more personal at the end. So not just that it's important to us, but we know someone.
Yeah.
So that, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's why and also talking about the music of Sin, it's such a, I think it's the most arty song. Can you say arty? such thing. So the got the most art in it, like not just easy metal listening, but like really complicated chords and everything, and just like not standard, so to speak. Yeah, but so Sin is the song for me where I get lost the most.
That, that is another really strong, powerful message too, because it seems like there is a blind eye that is turned to stuff that happens within a church, whichever religion or sub-religion it may be. There's a lot of,
Doesn't
and nobody gives a damn. It's like swept under the rug.
yeah, it's like that. It's not about religion in particular or anything, but because I think in every group, it doesn't matter if you talk about countries, regions, religions, or everything, the percent of assholes are the same.
You got that right. Yeah, and then like so that song's like kind of towards the end of that album. Like how and then it's followed by I'm looking at the track list right now, The Bitter End, which that one has like some again more powerful messages. So does Do You Really Think I Fucking Care? Like that one, I love that one.
Oh yeah.
How do you feel like that really wraps up the album and just kind of gives it that energy, I guess you could
Yeah.
say.
Yeah, totally with you. It's like I wouldn't change a thing about the whole thing. Also, talking about messages like bitch. I think it's called I'm a bitch. I always mix it up. I'm a bitch. It's so complicated because you got your working titles, and for sure on the set list you only write bitch. And now I'm always like, no, but the song is called I'm a bitch, and now I know. And it's about women empowerment, and that's what I see on the street, or even in not in my close friend circle, because they're good-minded and healthy-minded people. But when you get together with a bigger group, you have these, nasty, mannish bullshit things you hear, and you're like, ah, we're in 2022, and
Yeah.
this is not middle age anymore. So get your shit together. Really, it's the more I'm also thinking about the whole thing and stuff, is like, how do I say that now? Many men have big problems. Let me say it like that. So
Like
maybe
this
they didn't get enough love from their mommy, or have a personal issue, or both. So I would
something.
never say, I will never go like, you're evil, but you're fucked up and you should change something about that. So I never say like you're a bad person for what you are, because I'm sorry for how you feel and how you probably have to act to feel better, and hurt people around you to feel better. And I learned to meet those people by feeling sorry for them, and not like go in there and like, you're bad, go out of my way. That's how I learned to get along with it. And the more I'm into that theme, the crazier it gets. It's brutal.
Yeah, this was why I was so excited to interview you because like these lyrics, like so many people, especially women, can relate with them. And I know if like I've gotten shit before, so it's nice there's like that voice speaking this and for younger, especially the younger generations to look up to. So it's really powerful.
Yeah, absolutely. And I hope to to um that many people will get the message, and when they just rethink it for a couple of seconds. We want something. So that's, yeah, real looking forward. It's coming out, I think, in 5 days. The single, bitch. It's like 3 days before the album drops. So yeah, can't wait for the video also, because the video will
Ooh,
be
what can you tell me?
hard as hell.
Okay, I'm excited to see the video.
Oh
Are
yes,
there
you can.
any hints you can give away about it?
The main color is pink.
Okay, pink is awesome.
Yeah. I see.
All right, let's see. And you also have a song called LOD, which is it like the League of Distortion anthem per se? Or what is
It
that?
wasn't meant to be. It was just like kind of an by accident song thing, because it just worked perfectly and was like LOD. Yeah, it works perfect. And also live, people going crazy shouting that all the time. Um, is it already our TNT? Who knows? And
Manifest,
uh,
manifest it.
we'll see. But I we'll see where it's going. I wouldn't say it's the anthem, because lyric wise, I don't think it's the most powerful song or like deepest we got. So let's see where the journey gets. But it's maybe it will be the anthem in at the end of where we're going. We'll see. But
Okay.
I think now from album number one, talking about an anthem of the band, we'll see where the journey will go.
Okay. Um, well, those
all
are,
doors all doors are still open.
yeah. Well, those are all of my questions, unless you have anything else you want to say about the album to get out to the world.
Let me think about
Get out to the masses, because we're taking over
yeah,
the world.
fuck yeah. um and enjoy and support new music. It doesn't matter if it's from us or from anybody else. When you like something, show them your love. And if it's just like an Instagram like or Facebook repost or whatsoever, talking about merch stuff for sure. But it's also the small things. Just support art and go to your local concerts, and it's really a big thing right now, because for sure Pink is selling out stadiums and stuff, because the bigger all ones, Rammstein and stuff, they're all working for sure. They don't care about COVID so hard, in a way. But the small bands and small locations and the scene itself is dying. And that's why I want to wake up everybody to go on a local concert again. Check your local bands and support them. Get some beer, hang out, and buy the shirt for €10. No, but it doesn't matter, or dollar, whatever. It doesn't matter. Just not focus on the big ones. Also, look into your scenery around you.
Yes, that's another powerful message because yeah, it seems like everybody they want to just keep promoting the big bands, which I mean, yeah, they're amazing and everything, but they started out as a small local band too, and it's up to the fans if we want more music, we need like newer bands.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And I'm gonna say, whenever you come tour to the United States, you got to come to Fargo, North Dakota. We have some really cool venues here, and
Okay.
not a lot of bands come here. We do have an amazing local scene, but we need like some international acts.
Yeah, sounds good.
We're very German friendly out here.
Nice. Is there any not German friendly region?
I'm not sure, but
Okay.
North Dakota is like kind of a German and Norwegian based state. Like there's a
Okay.
lot of people who, a lot of ancestors that came over here. So there's a lot of German restaurants here, that's for sure.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, there's a lot of cultural events that go on too.
Yeah, cool.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I've only been to, I think, like LA, San Francisco, Las Vegas, around there. If I, yeah, I've been to Miami once. It was the last concert of before COVID hit. I was on the 70,000 tons from Miami to Mexico. But in between, never. No, I don't think so. So I will. I will definitely.
Yes.
Doesn't matter if with Kiss and Dynamite, with League of Distortion, or with both. It's gonna happen. So I got two chances now to tour the world. How awesome is that?
Okay, so I guess I do have one more question. So is there anything going on with Kiss and Dynamite right now? And
Oh,
anything
sure.
new in the works?
We finally go on tour because it wasn't possible since our latest album, At the End of the Road, came out. So we're hitting the road in a month, I think. So before we're on tour with Caliban, with League of Distortion, only German dates, sorry. And then we go on tour with Kiss and Dynamite, mostly German dates, I'm sorry. Um, but we're working on at least a Europe tour, maybe next year, and let's see what the future holds. So, I mean, we are ready to conquer the world. We want to play everywhere. It's just like a matter of, it's like you can't be a band and just like say, oh yeah, we want to do a US tour. It's not the way it works, right? Got
Right.
like you need the motor, you need, lots of stuff need to fit, but it's like everything is open. Absolutely. We're open for everything and we want to play everywhere. And same for sure with League of Distortion. So it's gonna happen. I'm pretty sure.
I'll be telling some of the promoters around here, okay, you gotta get Kiss and Dynamite and League of Distortion to play over here at the aquarium, at the sanctuary, at the Fargo Brewing, which Machine Head played there the night before last. My neck is still sore. That was
Oh, nice.
amazing, I have to say.
Yeah, great. I can imagine.
Square dancing in the pit, no joke.
Okay, okay.
It's fun.
Nice. I was just in the pit last week on a concert, and I was there as a video guy, and I had a 360 camera on my head, kind of, and I was like, okay, do the circle pit. And it was the most loveliest, slowly circle pit you can imagine. The people just really like in a circle around me with hearts in the air. And I was like, okay, fair enough. It's a
That's
lovely
pretty
pit.
cool.
Yeah, that was nice.
That is cool. What show is that for?
Saltatio Mortis. It's like a medieval German rock band. Really
Oh,
huge over here, but it's German speaking stuff. So probably, when it's not Rammstein, it's probably never make it to the US. But we'll see.
I will check them out.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
thank you so much for taking the time to do this interview.
Jenna, you're welcome.
Yeah.
It's
And
been a pleasure.
I hope to see you come to Fargo as sometime in the future. Or if not,
Absolutely.
I'll see you in Germany because I'm definitely gonna head over that way to go to some shows sometime. Seems like there are some
Nice.
really cool shows out there.
Absolutely. And all the time. It's so crazy when you compare it to the US. Like when I want to see a metal show of my favorite band when they tour Germany, and even if it's just one date, it's probably not more than 4 or 5 hours drive, which is crazy. You can see every band you want in a 4-hour drive circle. So I'm really lucky to be here.
Yeah, yeah.
And I still haven't seen Rammstein yet. Bah.
Yeah, I haven't either.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay, so we can go together to a Rammstein show in Germany. Perfect.
Okay, let's do it. It's on.
Oh yeah, perfect. Jenna, all the best.
All right, you have an amazing rest of the day / evening because I know it's getting later out there. So,
Oh yeah.
all right, thank you.
All the best.
All
Bye
right,
bye.
bye.